Hello and welcome to another episode of Building Tips with Envy. In this episode, we'll be actually tackling your next greatest issue, food scarcity. If you watched the first episode, you'll see this house behind me that I taught you how to build. I went through all the reasons why you would probably want a house and went step by step on how to actually improve your typical box houses to this kind of house in a circular shape. But in this one, we're going to be focusing on food. So you could go around killing all the animals that you see around you, but later on, if you want to build a farm, it's going to be difficult to get the animals you need because you'll have to go really far out to get more because you killed all the ones near you. That's not ideal, all right? You want food so that you could breed the animals and kill them after you breed them. However, most seeds, they're difficult to actually get your hands on unless you have access to a village or a jungle. So today we're just going to focus on wheat, all right? It's very easy to get. All you have to do is break some grass and bada bing bada boom, you're in business. You got wheat seeds. All right? However, if you stay tuned to the very end, I'll even teach you something that you might not know about wheat seeds and it would make farming even easier. All right? So stay tuned. Keep that in mind, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Alright, so off to the side here, I've actually set up a few farms. They're very basic, but they look decent, honestly. After we've gone through every single one of them, I'll go back through and show you how to build each one. So let's start right over here, okay? Here we have two options. It's the very basic farm. You just till the ground. Right here is the water source, all right? So you break that. It's a water source, but it's a half slab on top so that you don't fall in whenever you walk over it. It can be difficult if you place it after the crops have been grown, but you can easily place a torch on top of here or a lantern if you really want to go lantern route, and it offers some decent lighting around. If you want it to look a little bit better because you don't like this look, you can make a scarecrow. This looks just right at home, and it offers a decent amount of light. If we turn it to nighttime / time set midnight, as you can see, each one offers a pretty decent amount of light. The torch offers a little bit more light, and the scarecrow just looks cooler. So I honestly prefer the scarecrows because they are lovely / time set day. Okay, over here we have the villagers. All right, this is basically the design that villagers use for their farms. It's pretty simple. They don't have this little walk up, which I think is a nice little addition, but it looks snazzy. You can add fence posts if you really want to spice it up, and you can even bring those up and add a roof if you want to enhance it. But yeah, no, this is going super well. I think this can go with any crop that you want, and it can look right at home in any build. And right over here we have the inlaid farm. I think this one is best for inside farms. So if you have a underground base or a massive base that's bigger than that one and you want to farm in your house, this one's great for it. You can do half slabs along this area. I'm not a huge fan of the look, but it does look pretty clean. I honestly prefer lily pads, though they are a little sporadic with how they actually place. I believe each one, yeah, they have a designated direction. They won't place in any other direction, sadly. But yeah, no. Lily pads allows you to see the water, and it still allows you to walk over without having too much trouble. So yeah, these are the three builds. I hope that you like them. I'll show you how to build them right about now. Let's switch over. Okay, so we're going to start with the very basic one. With this, you can actually till out 4 blocks from the water source in any direction. And it's just very simple, very straightforward, plain one layer, put a half slab on the water source, and then add your little scarecrow. I did jump a second time to try and break the dirt because for some odd reason it didn't break the first time when I jumped to place the pumpkin. But if you have to jump to place the pumpkin, so be it. Just retail it. Now we're onto the villager one. This one, pretty straightforward. You just make whatever kind of frame you want and then just fill it in with the dirt and the water, and you are good to go. You can also add stuff like fence posts to add a roof and little walls to make it nice and clean. But make sure that you add in the seeds and the steps leading up to it so that it looks nice, okay? And then now we're going to actually transition into the inlaid one, which is probably the most complex out of the three. This one, you're going to have to dig out. I did 9 wide because that way I could have 2 rows of crops in the middle. And then I placed down all my steps, and then I dug out the area where all of the half slabs, well, all the slabs are going to be, and then I placed those in. There's actually a secondary way that you can do this, and I'll be showing that later on. But then you just place the water in and you till all the soil so that you can just place in your seeds. And it's really simple, easy to do, and it looks nice. But now we're actually going to transition to the secondary one, which is you can just fill that area with water and then place the half slabs. And now you have even more tilled area for crops. And I decided to do an experiment here. I wanted to show that wheat can actually grow without water. And I put the potatoes there to show that like they would break, but apparently they just grow as well when they're surrounded by wheat. So you don't need water to grow crops. I was utterly shocked when I discovered this. Yeah, you can grow any crop you want without water in Minecraft. It's just going to take a very long time. This entire time lapse was like an hour long. I went into survival and it gave me like 3 potatoes and I was super surprised. I was like, "Did you see that?" And I turned to the pig. I was like, "Did you see that?" Well, yep, time to go. All right. Well, that was honestly unexpected. But yeah, okay. I have one last farm area to show you, one farm idea to show you. Okay, and it's honestly it's one of my favorites. All right. So here it is. You go up to your house. You go under it and you use it to hide the water source. All right, but you have to place a half slab so that you can't see the water anymore. All right, so you can till. I've already done this to all the pillars of my house besides that one. You can till all around your house. All right, and just have a farm completely ready and ready to like able to hold as many crops as you need. And then you could just build a path out. Like you don't have to till the front steps, you know? Like, oh look, you know, boom boom, right? I can just boop boop, right? Standard. Or honestly, it probably looks better. There we go. And now we can go into the house, but we also have tilled land all around, and we can farm without having to worry about covering up any water sources, right? And it could go out this far. This is the furthest it can go out because it can go 4 blocks out from the water source. All right. This one could go all the way out to here, I think. Yes. Yeah, all the way out to this point right here. It's ridiculous how much this actually covers. But yeah, this probably one of my favorite ways to actually do farming. Just because it's literally just integrating it around your house and it creates a nice little aesthetic that's just like, oh wow, my house is actually surrounded by plants and it's not just, you know, bare on the ground, right? So, hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for, well, honestly, a few things. I do have a Let's Play series that I've been updating every other day, and I hope that you tune in for that. But also, if you want to see more build videos, stay tuned. I will come out with more to, like, more. Just let me know what you want. We've done beginner houses and we've done beginner farms. If you guys want anything more advanced, I can start doing more advanced builds. If you want me to do more beginner stuff, let me know what you want. But yeah, leave a comment. Hope you like it and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.